You see,
Moving
the
on.
thing is that more and more stuff these days is being powered by rechargeable batteries, you know, phones, laptops, that sort of thing. And this is giving the world a bit of a problem because in Britain, our power companies only produce 5% more power than we need. We're only just coping.
Well, it's actually worse in the United States because they produce 16% less than they actually need, which means they actually have to import electricity.
So what is going to happen as more and more people are buying and using electric cars? We're going to need more power. We may not be able to cope.
Now, you see, the solution, you may think, is to build more power stations. But if you even suggest that, weird beard environmentalists run around waving their arms in the air going, oh, what about the polar bear and the bats and the newt?
Anyway, the point is we are going to need more and more power to charge the batteries in our phones, laptops and cars. Where are we going to get it from?
Yeah, well, this got us thinking. How much electricity could we possibly generate every day just during our normal lives? And what if we could harness it in some way? This is an office block in the centre of London. Like many office blocks, it has a revolving door, which spins constantly as people come and go. So why not simply connect that door to a generator and turn all that spinning into electricity?
And it's not just revolving doors either. Many of us have dogs, and every day we take those dogs for a walk.
The dog scampers hither and thither, running ahead and snouting under hedgerows. So why not attach it to a trailer like this? Dog pulls the trailer along. Inside this wheel is a dynamo that makes electricity, goes along these wires and into this capacitor, and when that dial is reading 100%, I'm charging my phone. So, dog's harnessed, but was easy and attached to the trailer. All I've got to do is set her going. And I've even planned for that. So, here we go. Fetch! Ha ha! Yeah, your favourite. Chase. I think this dog's broken.
Meanwhile, back in London, James was charging his phone from a contraption he'd fitted to the revolving door. And even Jeremy had decided to get in on the action.
This school sports day, in my mind, is a power station. All we have to do is fit the children with harnesses, and I could have this charged up in no time at all. Here we go. And straight away we can see that charge is being produced, not much, but some. Come on, all of you, come on. Put your back into it. Come on, catch him. Catch him. Chop, chop. This is the work of a genius.
Back in the countryside, I'd mended my dog, and things were going well here too.
As you can see, the dog is now running, the wheels are turning, electricity is being generated. He's basically a four-legged Sellafield.
Sadly, however, in London, it was the middle of the day, and no one had been using James's door. As a result, his phone was dying, so he'd had to get radical.
%. Nice.
Apart from a couple of hiccups,
Go! You have to put a little bit more effort into it than that.
everything was going well. The power was flooding in.
Oh, yes.
25%.
And we were forced to conclude that it had been a successful day for all of us. Well, when I say all of us.
Yeah, no, look, listen. I can see why you're here. Obviously, fitting children with harnesses and then videoing them, and they're not my children.
I got 45% charge in my phone.
I got 41% charge.
I got a different sort of charge.
Anyway, since Hammond and I had proved that it was possible to charge up a telephone, I began to wonder if we could charge up a car using nothing more than vanity. In London alone, there are over 750 gyms, and every day they are full of people picking things up and putting them down again so they can be more attractive. So why not use all this colossal effort? Let's harness it. And that's exactly what we have done. 10 of the machines in this gym have been connected to a device which produces a smooth flow of electricity that's sent outside to this gee-whiz in the car park. Right now, the battery is flat, so what I'm going to do is plug it in, and then after 8 hours, we'll see how far I can drive on electricity that's been generated in there. Come on, you're slacking. Right, unplug from the gin. Let's see how far we go. Now look at this. This is epic because I'm driving along in a car, sort of. No fossil fuel has been burned, no atoms have been split, nothing's been fracked up. Now look, there's a man pushing that pushchair. Stick a little dynamo on that. Kid gets some fresh air, I get some more battery charge. It's difficult to see who loses from this arrangement because I get a trip home effectively for nothing. The people going to the gym feel good, look good, they become healthier. The NHS saves money because people are less likely to have strokes and what have you. I mean, if 1 person in 100 gets a free gym... Hang on. I was enjoying driving on pedal and cross-trainer power. And with that, I think it's back to the tent.
James. Yes. James May, how far did you get after 8 hours of charging?
Actually, it was better than I expected, you know. I did 21 miles.
Yeah, well, hang on, though. To get from our office in London to my home in nearly Wales, that's 130 miles, 21 miles at a time. I'd need 6 stops at gyms, 8 hours a time, and the actual driving. It would take me 3 days to get home.
Or, Hammond, just an idea, you could maybe get a petrol-powered car, put some petrol in it, and be home in 2 hours.
That's a better idea. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, so there we are. That's the future, and it's made of petrol. So we've addressed that nicely.
Yep.